Saying this because you need an aura cleanse, and during this aura cleanse I'm going to tell you about some of my astral traveling because I need to tell somebody and most people in my daily life would probably think I'm a crazy person, so I'm telling people on the internet instead. I want to deeply thank your guides for being involved in this act of healing for you. We just send the energy to the chakras that need the most help right now, please, Spirit. Okay, so yes, I'm an astral traveler. I can separate my consciousness from my body and I can go and traverse the high frequencies of our reality and go places that I can't even describe. So there was this one place. I'm not sure if it was like an alien planet or if it was a realm somewhere in the astral, but when I arrived, I was greeted. Like, they knew I was coming. What were they? They were slightly taller. They were reminiscent of Tolkien's elves, but their eyes were very different and they were much taller. They were very merry. In a kind of animalistic way. Like, they had no boundaries. And they immediately, like, welcomed me into their life. And they showed me how they lived. Like, we sat around in a massive circle and they showed me how they grew their houses out of trees. Like they were sat around this tree and we just sat there and I just watched this tree grow, and then it turned into a house and I was like, oh my god. I went to a place like a grassland, but the grass was bright blue and it shone in this sunlight and it was beautiful, and I just stood there for ages just looking at it going, what the fuck? And then I went to one of their feasts and like they were dancing and like they were just so happy to exist. They were just the happiest fucking creatures. Oh my god. And I was there for days, man. Days. It felt like days. And I was like, oh shit, I'm supposed to be like watching a freaking tennis game with my mother and I gotta go. And they were like, oh yeah, chill, come back anytime. But before I went, I sensed this like entity like rushing towards me, and it picked me up in its hands, and I was like this big in its hands, and it like breathed on me, but it was just energy, and I felt my whole body light up with love and kind of electricity, which is like chi, right? And then I was back in my body. And I'd been gone for 20 minutes, but it felt like days. And that took a while to compute. And now I've told the internet.